Welcome to Cairo. If there's one city where ancient history meets the heartbeat of modern life, it's Cairo. This city is loud, vibrant, intense, and absolutely unforgettable. Cairo isn't just a city you visit, it's a city you feel. From the timeless pyramids to the buzzing bazaars, mosques, and hidden alleys, every part of Cairo tells a story that spans millennia. So today, we're counting down 10 incredible things you have to do when you're in Cairo. Whether you're into ancient history, street food, or just soaking up culture on every corner, you're in for a wild ride. Let's go. 1. The Pyramids of Giza. No trip to Cairo is complete without standing face to face with the Great Pyramids of Giza. These world-famous monuments are the only remaining wonder of the ancient world, and they're even more breathtaking in person. You'll find the Great Pyramid of Khufu, the slightly smaller Pyramid of Khafre, and the Pyramid of Menkaure, all rising from the desert sands, still standing tall after over 4,500 years. Don't forget to check out the Sphinx, carved from a single block of limestone with a lion's body and a pharaoh's head. This site isn't just historical, it's epic. You can even ride a camel, take a carriage, or wander the area on foot for that real Indiana Jones feeling. Go early in the morning to avoid crowds and the midday heat and bring water and sunscreen. It gets seriously hot out there. 2. Once you've seen the pyramids, you'll definitely want to learn more about what life in ancient Egypt was actually like. That's where the Egyptian Museum comes in. Located right in Tahrir Square, this place is jam-packed with over 120,000 artifacts, from towering statues of kings and gods to the treasures of Tutankhamun, including his world-famous golden mask. Walking through the museum feels like stepping into a massive time capsule. The detail in the artifacts is mind-blowing, and you can really get a sense of just how advanced ancient Egyptian society was. Hire a guide or download an audio tour. You'll get way more context and avoid missing some of the most fascinating pieces. 3. Welcome to Khan el-Khalili, Cairo's most famous souk. This centuries-old market is a maze of narrow alleys, colorful shops, and non-stop energy. You'll find stalls selling handmade jewelry, spices, lanterns, leather goods, antiques, and of course, Egyptian souvenirs galore. But even if you're not shopping, just walking through is an experience. The smells of perfumes, the calls of merchants, the buzz of life. It's a full-on sensory adventure. Make sure to stop for a mint tea or Turkish coffee at El Fishawi, Cairo's most famous cafe that's been open for over 200 years. Haggling is part of the fun here. Don't be afraid to negotiate, politely of course. 4. Perched on a hill overlooking Cairo is the Citadel of Saladin, an impressive fortress that offers panoramic views of the entire city. But the real highlight here is the Mosque of Muhammad Ali. This majestic mosque, built in the Ottoman style, is sometimes called the Alabaster Mosque because of its gleaming white walls. Inside, it's peaceful, elegant, and decorated with grand chandeliers and detailed Islamic art. The mosque is a serene escape from the chaos of the streets below and a beautiful place to reflect or take in the city skyline. Dress modestly when visiting religious sites. Long pants and covered shoulders are a must. 5. Islamic Cairo is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the most atmospheric parts of the city. This isn't just a place, it's a living museum packed with ancient mosques, madrasas, minarets, and stone-paved alleys that have stood the test of time. Be sure to check out Al-Azhar Mosque, one of the oldest universities in the world, and Al-Muiz Street, which is lined with some of the best-preserved Islamic architecture in Egypt. This area is rich in culture and offers a totally different vibe than modern Cairo. It feels like stepping into a different era. Go in the late afternoon so you can enjoy the golden hour light on the old stone buildings and maybe catch the sunset call to prayer echoing through the city. 6. After all that walking, take a moment to unwind on a Nile River cruise. Whether it's a short felucca ride at sunset or a dinner cruise with live music and belly dancing, floating down the Nile is a magical experience. You'll get to see the city from a totally different angle. Skyline views, palm trees, and the peaceful water reflecting the fading sun. If you're looking for something more low-key, go with a traditional felucca sailboat in the early evening. It's quieter, more romantic, and gives you an authentic Egyptian experience. 7. Cairo street food is next level, and there's no better way to taste the real Egypt than by diving into the local eats. Start with a big bowl of koshari, a carb-loaded mix of rice, lentils, pasta, chickpeas, and spicy tomato sauce topped with crispy onions. It sounds wild, but it works. Also treitameya, Egyptian falafel made with fava beans, shawarma wraps, and fresh sugarcane juice from one of the many street vendors. You don't need to sit down in a fancy restaurant to eat well in Cairo. The food on the go is fast, cheap, and bursting with flavor. Head to Koshari Abu Tarek, it's a local legend and the go-to spot for the best koshari in the city. 8. Cairo isn't just Islamic, it's also deeply Christian, and Coptic Cairo is one of the oldest Christian areas in the world. Here you'll find ancient churches, quiet courtyards, and cobbled streets that feel worlds away from the bustling city. One of the must-visits is the Hanging Church, which is suspended above a Roman gate and dates back to the 3rd century. The St. Sergius and Bacchus Church, also known as Abu Serga, is believed to be one of the places the Holy Family stayed during their flight to Egypt. This area is peaceful, sacred, and offers a unique side of Cairo's spiritual heritage. Visit on a weekday to avoid crowds and really soak in the atmosphere of the old churches and narrow alleys. 9. If you're looking for a totally different vibe from historical Cairo, head over to Zamalek, a leafy district on Gezira Island in the middle of the Nile. Zamalek is filled with trendy cafes, boutique shops, art galleries, and embassies, giving it a calm and cosmopolitan feel. You can grab a cappuccino, browse Egyptian modern art, or enjoy a scenic walk along the river. It's also home to the Cairo Opera House, so if you're into performances, check the schedule and catch a local show. Visit Zamalek in the early evening, walk along the Nile, grab dinner at a rooftop restaurant, and just enjoy the more relaxed pace. 10. Finish off your Cairo adventure with an unforgettable 360-degree view of the entire city from the top of the Cairo Tower. This structure stands at 187 meters and offers one of the best spots to see Cairo light up at night. You'll get sweeping views of the Nile, the pyramids in the distance, Zamalek, and the endless sprawl of the city. It's a perfect place to take it all in before you say goodbye. There's even a rotating restaurant at the top if you want to have a meal with a view. Go just before sunset so you can see the city in daylight and then watch it transform as the lights start to twinkle. So, if you're planning a trip, or even just dreaming about one, these 10 experiences will make sure you get the full flavor of this incredible city. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you never miss our next adventure. Tell us in the comments what kind of video you would like to see on our channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.